Hey guys, Soro here, and today we will be talking about tread swapping with power treads. Uh, a very useful tactic, which I noticed that a lot of people in pub matches and lower MMR matches tend to forget. Very useful. So if you don't know what tread switching is, or if you're just too stupid to use it yet, I'm going to show you why you should. And yeah, that's what we're doing today. So, tread swapping, very simply, is clicking one button on your treads to swap the primary attribute. So from agility to strength to intelligence, this can be used to basically switch to the situation you need it. If you need more mana, you can swap to intelligence. If you want to get more damage for a Slurk hero whose primary attribute uh, is agility, that is, then it's good to swap to the agility. And then if you need more health, if you're getting ganked or something, you want to swap to Power Tread's strength. Uh, it's also very useful for just basically reducing the impact your spells have on your mana pool, on your health pool, that kind of thing. Uh, yeah, that's very simply what it is. It's just basically something that helps all of us, and we should do it. At the end of this, maybe on the link in the description below, I'll be adding a miracle gameplay Slark. You can see him. He tread swaps very regularly, pretty much every time he casts a spell. It helps him a lot, and so if it helps Miracle, it can probably help us too, right? He's a good player. He knows what he's doing. Uh, so yeah, without too much more introduction, let's get into the basics. So, to tread switch. First thing first, we definitely always want to try to keep it on agility when doing our basic day-to-day run-around attacking. It gives Slark extra damage, so for Slark specifically, I'm not talking about strength or intelligence heroes, I'm talking mostly about agility, but Slark specifically, you want to keep it on agility for the extra damage. Uh, Not only that, uh, I've seen some Slarks keep it on intelligence. Maybe, I don't know, they think it helps their mana pool or something. And it does to an extent, except for the fact that Slarks also often buy the Ring of Aquila, which gives us a flat mana bonus, 0.65 regen. And 0.65 will do a lot less regen because it's a flat bonus, not a percentage like most. It'll give us less regen when we have higher stats compared to when we have lower mana stats. And so we actually want to keep this on agility so that we get the extra mana bonus from the Aquila, that we use the most out of the Aquila that we can, as well as the damage. But when we decide we want to cast a spell, this case we're going to be using Dark Pact. Say we're farming the jungle, we're killing a hero. Uh, we don't want to waste as much mana as possible. We want to keep that mana just in case, we need it later. We might need another Dark Pact, we might be running out. So what we're going to do is before we cast a spell, we are going to quickly turn it to Intelligence. We're not going to leave it there long. We're just going to turn it to Intelligence and cast Dark Pact. Because then after that, after we cast the spell, right after, because this spell specifically to Slark deals damage to him, we're going to want to swap it to Strength. This way our health pool is higher, and when it deals some of the damage, the 150 damage, it's going to do less of his health pool than if it was low, percentage-wise. That way we can swap it back to Agility, and we'll have lost less health percentage-wise than we will if we aren't in Strength. So, once again, what we're going to do is we're going to have it on Agility, click it twice to get to Intelligence, click it twice to get to strength, and then click it twice to get back to agility for the extra damage. And I'll just show you what that looks like when we're actually using Dark Pact with it. So, start on agility, 2 clicks, intelligence, 2 clicks, strength, 2 clicks back. It's just 2 clicks, 2 clicks, 2 clicks. Very simple. One key. Let's look at it again. 2 clicks, 2 clicks, 2 clicks. So that, as we can see, is a fairly simple device. It's just literally 2 clicks, 2 clicks, 2 clicks. Uh, and yeah, that's all well and great. We click a bunch of times. We click a lot of buttons. What does it actually do for us? What does tread switching actually do for us? That's what we're about to find out right now. I've got 3 Slarks here. This first Slark over here, he only has a Ring of Aquila. He's either out of farm or stupid and has decided not to buy power treads. This one has power treads, but once again, he's a noob. He's really sad. He doesn't know how to tread swap, so he's just going to stay on agility. And this one over here, we're going to be properly swapping to intelligence, to strength, and to agility. And what we're going to do is we're going to dark pack through all of them, and we're going to see how they fare with their mana and health pools, and just basically how that looks after we get through all of them. This one properly switching, this one not, this one without boots at all. Yeah, so let's go ahead then and swap. It's number one, properly swapping. Kind of already see the difference. It's kind of getting obvious. Couple more times. Messed up that one, that's okay. Okay, even after messing one up, we do definitely see a difference in the health. Now, it may not look like much yet, but I'll point out some things later. First off, we want to look at these two. So this one without power treads, this one with. And what we notice is that they have the exact same health and mana pool, despite the fact that one has power treads. So what does this mean? This means that these power treads are kind of useless. They give him some damage, they give him a slight bit of attack speed because of the inherent bonus, but he's wasted the biggest, most useful part of the power treads. At this point, you might as well buy phase boots if you want to go just pure for damage. Just don't even waste your time on power treads. This guy should have obviously bought power treads. But now we're going to look at the different one. This one's properly swapping. So look at what we got here. We got 420 health on this one, 310 on this one. So about 110 difference there. 385, 345. So about 45 or 40 mana different there, and 110 health. Now that may not seem like much. It might seem very minor, but once again, this is just a little trick. It's not going to give you double damage. It's not going to give you double spells, but it does take your game to the next level. It means that pretend you're farming, your tower's down, whatever. You're in the jungle. You're right here. You're farming this, okay? And you're using Dark Pact, and you're properly tread swapping, okay? A support comes and is like, hey, I want to kill Slark. I'm over here, and you got to escape. If you're low health and mana, if you're like one of these guys, you could be screwed. You've wasted all your mana, all your health farming. And they come on you, they stun you, you're dead. You're dead. I don't know how to say that any more clearly. You could be dead. This guy, he manages to get a pounce off because of that extra mana. He takes a couple more last hits, just right clicks and just walks away. He's free. He's free as a bird. That's important. That might not seem like a lot to some newer players in Dota, how important that 100 health is, but 100 health can literally win a game. And you start to see that more as you go through, and it's definitely an important thing that just helps a little bit, gets you going, gets your MMR a little higher, makes you more like Miracle. We all like being a little more like Miracle. Yeah, so please remember this. I'm gonna have to play with you one day. Don't want to play with idiots. So please remember this. And that's pretty much all I got for you. This is, I guess, the easiest trick. First one I'm gonna start with. Gonna make more. Once again, I'll add that Miracle video link to the bottom. Playing Slark. And yeah, play smart, have fun. See you in Dota.